feel like that's as tall as it goes. So then, take it and put it under first. I don't know. Let me take it out of the case. You don't have to have it in the case. Hi. He doesn't like that side orientation.
Of course, it's one of those.
There you go. Hold it. Okay. I'm gonna slide it back in there. Is it ready? Yep, it's good. I'll hold this if you want to hold the tripod. This is all the way tight. Oh yeah,
And I know better than to listen. Just because you're staying over doesn't mean that you'll forgive me. We both know what you done. Don't love anyone but yourself. Oh, just when I think I found the strength to go and push you away. I pull you back again, though I'm such a sucker for the pain. Everybody go.
You may be seated. Hello, I am Lisa again. I am the proud principal of Apache Junction High School. I would like to introduce our special guests and dignitaries on the stage tonight. Board President Dina Kimball, Board Vice President Cami Garcia, Board Members Sandra Lean and Judy Williamson, Superintendent Robert Papalardo, Director of Educational Services Mira Verna, Director of Career and Technical Education Jeff Cox, special guest former Mayor and State Representative Doug Coleman, Assistant Principal Tara Seymour, Assistant Principal Melinda Obar. Woo, this is a lot of names, right? A lot of special people. And Mrs. Kelly Grimmel and Lieutenant Cindy. All right, now please stand for the presentation of colors and the national anthem.
Right. Left. Color guard. Hold. Count to march. March. Left. Right. Color guard. Hold. Present. Colors.
You may be seated. Good evening, fellow graduates, staff, families, and friends. My name is Nevaeh Smith, and I've had the honor of serving as your student body president this year, and I'd like to thank all of you for being here and taking the time to celebrate this special moment with us. Before I begin, I would like to thank my mom for raising me with strength, love, and support. To my grandma, thank you for caring, comfort, and joy. Thank you to my partner Isaiah for my peace and always helping me through everything. Thank you to my best friend Maya for always showing up and pushing me to grow. Thank you, Mr. McKee, for making Student Council my favorite class. Lastly, I would like to thank all of my teachers, friends, family members, and any staff for all that you've done. Now, as this moment unfolds before us, I would like to congratulate the class of 2025 on making it here today. Growing up with all of you has been one of the greatest joys of my life by giving me so many lessons and blessings that I can now carry on with me forever. We've grown from coloring outside the lines to writing essays at midnight. We've grown from learning how to read to reading between the lines of life. We've grown from hiding behind our parents on the first day of school to standing proudly on this stage here today. We've grown from asking for help tying our shoes to helping each other through heartbreak, stress, and everything in between, which helped make today so special as it is a stepping stone to the many achievements we will continue to make from here on. I would like to share a quote from the words of the song Vienna by Billy Joel. Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. This is a reminder that we don't have to have it all figured out, and it is okay to take the time to decide what we want in life. Growing up, I'm sure we all dealt with some sort of pressure of getting life completely figured out. I've always dealt with this feeling, and at times, it felt as it was hard to enjoy the moment because I was so focused on the future. So my advice to my class is to slow down and appreciate the moment because you don't know what you got until it's gone. Speaking of that, as we stand here today in our caps and gowns, I hope we all take a second to truly feel this moment, not just for what it means academically, but for what it represents in the rest of the time in life we have to spend. May God bless you all with prosperity, a clear sense of purpose, peace in your hearts, and the passion to chase your dreams from this day forward. As we close this chapter in our book, we say goodbye to countless memories, the excitement of Friday night games under the lights, the patience of waiting in long lunch lines, the laughter shared during class, the preparation for school dances, and the familiar question always asked, do you have any snacks? In the infamous words of Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. So take a moment to hold on to these memories because today isn't the end, it's the beginning of a new chapter. The future holds countless opportunities and challenges that will shape us into who we're meant to be. So take everything you've learned during these high school years and let it prepare you for what's to come. We spent years wishing for this day to arrive, and now that it's here, part of me wishes we had one more day. Thank you all for the unforgettable moments, the inside jokes, and the things we'll pretend never happened. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's enjoy this unforgettable evening together. Please welcome the Apache Junction High School Band playing Disney blockbusters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sophia Smith. I want to start by saying this isn't really my comfort zone. If you told me in ninth grade that I'd be standing here giving a speech to everyone, I probably would have smiled politely and then silently panicked for the next few years. But here we are. Before I say anything else, I want to thank the people who helped get us here. To the families and friends, thank you for your support, patience, and encouragement, even when we were stressed, tired, or just not fun to be around. To my own parents and my sister, thank you for always having my back. To the Drama Club and Performing Arts Department, thank you for your hours of rehearsal, filling our school with creativity and life. To the Guard team, thank you for treating me like royalty and making high school genuinely unforgettable. And of course, thanks to the teachers who did their best to prepare us, even when we weren't always paying attention. 4 years ago, we walked in here as freshmen, tiny, confused, and terrified of the seniors who look like full-grown adults. Today, we graduate. We throw our hats in the air, take way too many photos, and pretend we're not panicking about the future. Some of us know exactly what comes next. Some of us are still figuring it out, and that's okay. There's a lot of pressure to have a plan, but not knowing isn't something to be afraid of. It means we still have room to explore, to try new things, and to grow into the people we're becoming. The future isn't some rigid path waiting to be found. It's something we get to create for ourselves. We've already made it through so much together, a global pandemic, finals, awkward presentations, and probably at least one existential crisis. We've learned how to adapt, how to push through, and how to support each other. Basically, we can handle anything. So even if you don't have a 5-year plan or a perfect vision of what comes next, that's okay. What matters is that we move forward, one step at a time. And as we do, we carry with us the lessons and legacy of those who came before us. In that spirit, I'll end with the words of someone who walked this stage not too long ago, someone who reminded us to enjoy every moment. As Riley Anderson once said, legends never die. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it. Please welcome Superintendent Dr. Papalardo to the stage to share a message.
Thank you very much. Welcome, graduates of 2025. Before we get started, I want to start our tradition of where students who have perfect attendance or great attendance earn money. So I'm going to, due to the generous donation of Mr. and Mrs. Grimmel, Kelly, would you come up and help me with this award? Our first winner tonight is Evan Burwell, 4th grader at Peralta Trail Elementary, for perfect attendance. Evan, if you're here, could you come up to the stage, please? Here he comes. Our second winner tonight is a high school student in the 11th grade at Apache Junction High School who will receive $500 for being here more than 90% of the time. Jacob Payne, would you please come to the stage? Look out there, they're going to take a picture. Look. Awesome. Congratulations. Our third and final winner tonight is a senior at Apache Junction High School for being in attendance more than 90% of the time. Christopher James will receive $1,000. Right here. Good evening, graduates, families, friends, faculty, and staff, and anyone who might still be trying to get through the line to get in. Tonight is a celebration, a milestone, a memory in the making, but most of all, it's for you, class of 2025. Take it in, you did it. You made it through the highs and lows, the unexpected turns, the late night cramming, the early morning alarm clock, and everything in between. You've shown determination, heart, and a whole lot of character. Some of you began high schools wearing masks. We all remember that. Unsure of what the future would look like, and yet here you are, standing at the finish line of high school. Not just surviving these 4 years, but defining them. You led us with empathy, resilience, and spirit. You've shown what it means to be a great prospector. To the families here tonight, thank you. You've been the steady force behind each of these students, even when they didn't always say it out loud. And to the teachers and staff and mentors, you've invested your time, your heart, your belief into this class. Your impact is everywhere on this field. Graduates, the piece of paper that you will receive tonight, that's more than a diploma. It's proof of your determination and your launch pad for whatever comes next, whether that be college, whether that be career, whether that be time in one of the services, or something you create from scratch. At Apache Junction Union High School District, we like to say that we're a small district with a big heart, and you, class of 2025, are what we mean when we say to people we have endless possibilities. You've taken on every challenge and turned it into your own moment. And before you go charging into your bright future, I leave you with a bit of wisdom from Ray Magazzoli, one half of the iconic car talk duo. You will never have more energy or enthusiasm, hair, or brain cells than you have today. That's fact. So use them well. Chase what excites you, build something meaningful, laugh often, and don't wait for the perfect moment to go after what matters for you. Create it. Your journey from prospector to trailblazer begins tonight. Wherever you go, remember this. You come from a place that believed in you, that saw your potential, and that cheered you on all the way to this moment. That never goes away. You will always have a home here in Apache Junction. Congratulations, class of 2025. Be bold, be kind, be you. The future is waiting for you, and it's wide open. Good. And now we have some special music from the jazz band.
Hello, I'm Nathaniel Pittock, and I want to welcome our student body, staff, faculty members, and family members for joining us for the graduation of the student body of 2025. I would like to thank my parents for all the support they have given me and the compassion they have shown for me. Finally, I would like to thank all the friends I've made over time for making my high school years truly memorable and worthwhile. When I was writing this speech, I found myself puzzled with where I wanted to take it. Should I make it inspirational and motivating, introspective and bittersweet, maybe corny and full of jokes like some of the ones you might have seen online? You only get so many chances to speak in front of a crowd, so hold on and stay with me and take from my words what you will. To every student graduating this year, I want you to look back on what you have become. Recognize that the person that you look at in the mirror is the person you will be living with for the rest of your life. I sometimes find it hard to really accept that. Nevertheless, I will keep striving for more. I would say that while you are still young, learn to make do with what you have and take risks when you can. It is better to say that you have tried than to say that you never cared to. Be okay with failing a couple of times. You have plenty of time for the wounds of your mistakes to buffer out. We have all been through so much together these last 4 years. I wish that the memories we make along the way will be cherished. I wish everyone graduating here the best, and I hope that whatever dreams or ambitions you might have find their way into your present. We step forth on the brink of a new horizon. We will set the course for what is to come. I thank you all once again for giving me this privilege, so take care. Doug Coleman is a distinguished former HHS teacher and cross-country coach. He was also the mayor of Apache Junction and a former state representative. Throughout his political career, Coleman has been a passionate advocate for his community and the state of Arizona. As mayor of Apache Junction, he focused on fostering economic growth, enhancing public safety, and improving residents' overall quality of life. His time as state representative further showcased his dedication to public service, where he worked on various issues ranging from local governance to state-level policy reforms. Coleman's leadership was marked by his pragmatic approach to problem solving and his deep commitment to positively impacting his hometown and the whole state. His legacy of service continues to inspire those who have worked alongside him and a community he worked tirelessly to serve. Please welcome Doug Coleman.
My speech is going to be shorter than the introduction was, but members of the school board, Dr. Papalardo, Principal Ginn, faculty, staff, students, and especially the graduating class of 2025. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to be able to share this moment with all of you. I have been connected with Apache Junction High School for a long, long time. As a member of the faculty, advisor to 2 student organizations, the FBLA Club, which stood for Future Business Leaders of America, and the infamous Prospector Yo-Yo Club. That's right, in case you missed it, we had a yo-yo club. I served as the girls' JV basketball coach for several years, as well as the boys and girls cross-country coach for over a decade. And even though I didn't graduate from Apache Junction High School, I consider myself to be a die-hard prospector. If I get a paper cut, I bleed black and gold. I'd like to share a little story with you. I walked into Little Caesars up on the trail to order a pizza, and there was this guy sitting by the door, pretty old guy, long gray hair, big bushy gray beard. And as I'm looking at the menu, he looks at me and he goes, "Mr. Coleman." And I said, "Did I teach you?" And he said, "Yes, you did. Typing, 1984. We began to talk about the school and the typing class, which was on manual typewriters, I might add. And I asked him what he remembered about the class. And he said the yo-yo tricks, and how I talked about skill development, and how you had to practice a skill like yo-yoing and typing, doing it the same way every time until it became reflexive. where you don't have to think about it in order to be able to do it. I believe that doing good things in life needs to become reflexive, where you do them without even thinking about it. Just then, a young lady who had been helping to make the pizzas in the back came out to the cash register, and she said, "Mr. Coleman, what can I get you?" And the old guy looked at her, and he looked at me, and he said, "Do you know her?" And I said, "Yeah, I had her in my law class last year." And he said, "That's my granddaughter." So I don't know about mom and dad, but I do know that I taught grandpa and granddaughter. So now here's my graduation message and free advice to you. Take it or leave it, but know that I share this with you in the hopes that you will be able to live a long, happy, and successful life. And I might note that some of what I'm about to say will make more sense to you in the future as you get older. To begin with, listen to more music and less podcasts. Go to the gym less. Take more walks or run outside. Watch more comedy and less drama. Cancel unnecessary meetings. Pause your to-do list. Make both a do and a do not list and stick to it. Travel internationally. Experience other cultures. Don't force meditation. Find a river or fish aquarium and stare at it for a while. Unfollow half the people you follow on social media, the negative ones. You know who I'm talking about. Splurge on others. Spend less on yourself. Buy a cheap musical instrument on Amazon and learn to play it. Watch less TV. Take an online course. Many are offered free of charge. Mute your group chats. Engage with them only when you feel like it. Do less. Boredom is good. Find ways to be more bored. Get your news from multiple sources. Trust your instincts when news stories conflict. You should not listen to 99% of the people talking on TV. They are the wrong people to listen to. Listen to old people. They have been there and done that. Read more about nature and books of fiction. Drink more water and less soda. Eat until you are full, but not stuffed. It's okay to leave food on your plate or ask for a to-go box. As Uncle Ben said to Peter Parker, who is also known as Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. So never mention or talk about your civil rights without mentioning your civil responsibilities. And last but not least, be kind to everyone. The world has enough bullies. Don't be one of them. Congratulations to the class of 2025. You have one life to live, so make it a great one, prospectors.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, apart. So much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me. You'll be with me. Like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring, like a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share. And none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet, like a shadow, as it passes us, you wind off the sea. Like a stream that makes like a seed dropped by a bird in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for
Thank you, choir. That was beautiful. One of the most memorable moments I've had in a graduation, so thank you. All right, graduates, are you ready? You will now be called to the stage to receive your diploma, one roll at a time. Audience, please hold your applause until the end to respect all graduates. Teachers Tim McKee and Candace Matlows will be reading names.
Nevaeh Smith.
Jaden Aldana.
Sophia Ona Soto. Smith, sorry.
Isabel Anya Moreno.
Nathaniel Bourne Piddock.
Audrey Anderson.
Dakota Ray Wankor.
Jaden Andrade.
Colton Acevedo.
Natalie Antonio Alonso.
Javiera Acevedo Boyce.
Frank Atiri.
Omar Adam.
Adrian Avila.
Alexia Daniela Augustine.
Wilfrido Bahena.
Nancy Ballesteros.
Braden Bogart.
Anthony Barrios Campos.
Ian Bowie.
Nevea Ray Bertram.
Morgan Brossman.
Jonah Bates.
Hayden Brown.
Kason Baxter.
Trinity Bush.
Xavier Benavides.
Anthony Caruana.
Dylan James Blackwood.
Francisco Castillo.
Eden Bloodgood Thomas.
Eduardo Cervantes Rosas.
Emma Ray Chavez.
Jesus de Santiago.
Eileen Chavez Gomez.
Aiden De Leon.
Cody Clark.
Cesar Diaz.
Natalie Stella Klitzo.
Juliana Diaz Marquez.
Hayden Compton.
Alexander DeBella.
Toby Corbett.
Bernardo Diego.
Emily Elise Cortez.
Hunter Dillon.
John Felix Garcia de Guzman.
Valerie Dominguez.
Alistar Duarte.
Isel Gallardo.
Vance Ike.
Pose up, John, pose up. Hell yeah.
Yadir Galvin Cruz.
Peyton Elizondo.
Shaylin Garnett.
Let's do it last time. Yeah.
Anthony Esparza.
Brooklyn Gass.
Carlo Evangelista.
Eileen Gastelum.
Arliana Rebecca Felix.
Brianna Gist.
Rosalina Felix Lopez.
Jacob Goldsberry.
Gary Friedrich.
Rick Gomez.
Raimundo Gonzalez.
Justin Vicente Hernandez Lopez.
Alexia and Anthony Gonzalez.
Emma Holloway.
Julianne Goodyear.
Stephen Hooton.
Madison Gray.
Ethan Howard.
Savannah Nicole Gutierrez.
Dylan Hunsaker.
Emmett Rowan Harvey.
Christopher James.
Tatum Heighton.
Caden Lewis Jones.
Jessica Jurens Forney.
Leela Jones.
Liam Kelly.
Maria Antonia Reyes Juarez Reyes.
Benjamin Kidd.
Violet Leith.
Caitlin Lee Croft.
Desiree Lee.
Devin LaChance.
Dominic Winslow Lemons.
Jocelyn LaFrance.
Andrew Longton.
Brandon Lape.
Juan David Lopez Calderon.
Stephen Laver.
Alejandra Lopez Peralta.
Isaiah Mahon.
Francisco Lopez Vaquera.
Ava Martin.
Abigail Ludwig.
Madeline Martin Maylard.
Charlotte Miller.
Aaliyah Martinez.
Jaden Mills.
Riley Ann McCormick.
Jade Mitchell Wright.
Aiden Mead.
Jaden Montalvo.
Fernando Mendez Rodriguez.
Geraldo Montañez Galindo.
Adamaris Mendoza.
Alejandro Montañez Galindo.
Ian Mulvey. Isabella
Yukari Montoya.
Ailish Murphy.
Alejandro Morales Perez.
Leslie Nava Vizcara.
Jacqueline Norberg Martin.
Landon Nielsen.
Manny O'Brien.
Solomon Nesbitt.
Cash O'Connor.
Atreyu Nichols.
Johan Oaks.
Jimena Nicola.
Haley Pennington.
Gideon Neiman.
Ashley Elena Perez Rodriguez.
Gage Nisso.
Devin Phillips.
Oscar Quintana.
Isabella Piedra.
Brianna Quintanara.
Mariah Sierra Cristina Rodriguez.
Jose Ramirez de Luna.
Joel Rosales Garcia.
Nicholas Ramirez Perez.
Brett Reese.
Luis Ratana.
Jesse Sanchez.
Jose Reyes Jr.
Jasmine Amethyst Severe.
Anna Robichaud.
Austin Sherman.
Emily Rodriguez.
Kelsey Jane Shipman.
Gabriel Smith.
Erin Marie Smiley.
Sophia Soto.
Sarah Thompson.
Gerardo Soto Dominguez.
Bryant TJ.
Melanie Spafford.
Veronica Tolentino.
Riley Spitzer.
Gavin Toro.
Jaden Stout.
Raul Torres.
Isaiah Sibolowski.
Aaron Torres.
Hannah Denise Tijero.
Jeremiah Travis.
Donnie Triana.
Abdiel Trejo.
Diego Valenzuela.
Nikolai Ward.
Devin Vargas.
Colin Warner.
Elizabeth Vargas Hernandez.
Connor Waries.
David Vega.
Ryder Wolf.
Samir Villalobos Mendoza.
Richard Wortman.
Daisy Vivar.
Sean Wright.
Jaden Wallace.
Austin Young. Bailey Sinella.
Love the tap. Don't take pictures anymore.
Okay. Come on up.
Good evening, fellow graduates, families, friends, and staff. I'm Dakota Wancourt, and I'm incredibly honored to be standing here tonight as your senior class president. Okay, I'll admit, I'm pretty nervous right now, so bear with me. This whole speech thing is giving me flashbacks to 5th grade when I read my DARE essay in front of the entire class. So let's just say public speaking has never been my thing. But tonight isn't about speeches or nerves, it's about us, celebrating one of the biggest milestones of our lives. And looking back on the past 13 years, I think we can all agree, the early mornings and late nights were all worth it, even if it was just for a piece of paper. Before I continue, I want to thank some important people. To my mom and dad, thank you, not just for life, but for making everything possible for me. To my family and friends, especially Maddie and Nevaeh, your support has meant the world to me, and I definitely wouldn't have survived this year without you. I would also like to thank Aiden and his family for providing me a second home while welcoming me with open arms and tons of love. And lastly, I want to thank Coach McKee, because he's the kind of teacher I think every student deserves to have, but because of his quick impact on not only my life, but other students as well, and he is easily the best teacher I've ever had. I've been thinking a lot about the past lately, Friday night football games, rushing to practice after school, or getting Dutch Bros before class starts. It's all those little routines and moments that came together to make senior year unforgettable. And now, even though we're excited to finally be done, it's hard not to feel a sense of nostalgia for the days that felt so ordinary at the time, but now mean so much. But here we are, and since we started senior year, the same question has presented itself to all of us. What are you going to do next? It's a fair question. Some of us already know, some of us are still figuring it out. And that's completely okay, because I think there's another question that matters just as much, if not more, and that's, who are you going to be? Will you be the kind of person who shows up for others not for recognition, but because you care? Someone who considers how their words affect other people? Or will you be that person that chooses to help people just because? The world doesn't always reward kindness right away, but it needs it more than ever. Everyone is going through something, even if they never say it out loud. And while we can't control everything that happens next, we can decide to be the kind of person who brings light into someone else's day. That choice is something we can choose to do starting now. So as we step into the next chapter of our lives, whether you have things figured out or not, focus on who you're becoming. Be curious, be kind, work hard, and laugh often. Because yeah, we all want to be rich, but not just with money, but with joys, memories, and love. Congratulations, class of 2025. We finally made it. I can't wait to see what we do, but more importantly, who we become. Thank you.
Class of 2025. As the principal of Apache Junction High School, and by the virtue of authority vested in me by the state of Arizona, and on the recommendation of the Apache Junction High School faculty, I, Lisa Ginn, hereby certify that you have met the minimum requirements of 22 credit hours for graduation as set forth by the Arizona State Board of Education and our governing board. The Arizona State Board of Education establishes these requirements for graduation from high school. The minimum course of study and competency requirements are outlined in, get ready, Title 7, Chapter 2 of the Administrative Code, Arizona Administrative Code. Course of study R7-2-302. I hereby confer upon each of you your high school diploma and welcome you to the company of scholars with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Graduates, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, honored guests, I present to you the class of 2025 Apache Junction High School graduates. You may now move your tassel from right to left. In just one moment, our prospectors are going to head to the prospector circle one last time. As the prospectors get into place, I would like to thank our school board and honored guests for being with us this evening. Thank you to the teachers for the impact in the lives of the students. Last but not least, thank you to Larry Hill and the entire maintenance crew who make this evening possible, as well as Joe Bell and his crew from Independent Events for working our fabulous sound this evening. Graduates, after you go to the circle and throw your caps, do not forget to get your diplomas back under the goalpost. And graduates, you'll meet your family and friends outside of the stadium, not here on the lawn, as the lights will go out quickly. All right, graduates, let's now head out to Prospector Circle one last time. Yes, please.
I thought they were. Oh. Okay, go ahead.
Prospector, when you're in place, we're going to throw our caps. All right, here we go, prospectors. AJHS prospectors. You may now throw your cap.